The journey we are about to take is not to a secret location, nor an unknown destination. This is a path well travelled by many others before us. The road to Melaka has been well beaten, but for us, it is our first time. Sometimes we might think that spontaneity has to be about something completely brand new, or some sort of adrenaline rush, like bungee jumping, skydiving, or even jumping off a cliff into deep waters. But I believe it is more about listening to our gut, trusting our body's need for rest, throwing away a schedule, and seeing what surprises and new experiences will suddenly appear along the way. How do you feel driving in Malaysia, babe?
I felt a bit edgy initially, but now we're on the highway, a bit less distracting.
Yeah, there's a lot of dodgy drivers.
The scenery is beautiful though. We've already seen mountains, exotic fields, even clouds are different. So don't freak out. There's a kitten under the car eating a mouse. It's right near the tyre, so we should let it finish its meal before telling it to move along.
Oh no!
But it's very close to the tyre, so give it a bit of a scare so it just runs out from under the car.
Can you beep? Maybe if you
Yeah,
beep.
I'm thinking maybe I can do that. I don't want it to choke on its food. Let me check.
No?
No, it's really enjoying its meal. Nothing will disturb it.
This is a real dilemma. Oh, a sweet man's come to help us.
Slowly.
Are we going to reverse out?
Yeah.
Are we going to hurt it? Babe, are we going to hurt it?
No.
Oh, sweet man. Is he gone? Oh, it's not there.
I think it ran off with its meal. Oh, the tail is still there.
Babe!
It was gross, like there was just half the mouse there.
Oh, okay, let's just forget about it. Let's just try and let's go look at the beautiful scenery again.
100 kilometers left.
Almost there?
Yep.
Woo, we are here. Often I look back on the child I was, exploring without fear and expectation, learning and creating as I imagined, and living as my truest self. As children, we fell over, then bounced back. We failed, but always tried again. I wonder at which point along the way into adulthood did we become afraid of being our whole selves? When did we become so rigid, robotic, and conforming, living by the expectations of others, doing rather than living? I wonder who we would be if we all lived life just a little more spontaneously and as our truest selves. I wonder how many parts of us are hidden, faded, and vanished to this world we've been plugged into, of long working weeks and short weekends that, if we're honest about, leave little room for spontaneity, let alone rest. Perhaps we are very much like trees, where no matter how over-engineered and manipulated our environment becomes, we will eventually find the cracks in the concrete and break through our caged constructs to reveal our true selves in the warm sunlight. Oh wow, look at that sky through there. The staff here have just hidden behind the counter. Oh, it is a a mango ice drink. Thank you so much. Okay, this is the stingray. Oh wow, looks beautiful.
Okay.
Thank you so much. It looks beautiful. Thank you. The stingray curry. Oh my gosh. It's a bit like tengamas, which is a Bangladeshi sour fish curry, and it's delicious if you have never tried that before. So it's quite sour, and there's this heat coming through. I think it's got some bones in it, I think.
It's quite a meaty fish. The flavouring is really nice. Delicious.
Huge. Ooh. That is very generous. Oh, it's just flaky. It's beautiful.
Okay.
So the filling is in the middle.
Oh, it's boiled egg, half boiled egg.
Oh, nice. I have fallen in love with Malaysia more because of Melaka. It is a historic city located along the infamous Straits River, used as a trading port for over 500 years. A city that has been invaded and colonized by many Europeans, from the Dutch, Portuguese and the British, leaving some of their marks that are preserved to this present day. And to this day, the mix of various cultures from the Malay archipelago, India and China continue to enrich the city more deeply. You see it in Jonker Street, the infamous Chinatown of Melaka, lined with cafes, souvenir stores and shophouses. On various walls in the area, there are also beautiful pieces of modern art that capture the history and essence of what and who had lived here. I love these trees. Including the Muslims who had built and prayed at the Kampung Kling Mosque, which has stood against the time since the 1700s. Uniquely, its walls, domes, tiles, and even its minaret that resembles a Chinese pagoda all showcase the various cultures that have coexisted here over the centuries. Quite narrow walkways again. Not everywhere, but in some places. We also visited a Peranakan mansion that was big, bright and opulent, all in stark contrast to the more rustic, old-world feel on the main streets. Here we learnt about the lives of the Chan family, whose ancestral Chinese roots had intertwined with the local regional women. After 4 generations in this mansion, it is now a museum, telling the story of not just this Peranakan family, but of immigration and inclusion, of how we are all travellers, explorers and immigrants in this world, in one form or another. This amazing lady is doing all of this. Wow. These are beautiful, gosh. The design is stunning. You have a story about sarongs, don't you?
Yeah, I'm never wearing one again.
Why?
We call it a longi in Bangladeshi culture. Mine caught fire when I was younger, so ever since then, I don't want to go anywhere near a sarong, basically.
You got traumatic memories of those, yeah?
Very bad.
How did it catch fire?
Yeah, so in the living room of our old house,
Yeah.
we didn't have a heater. We had a gas fire.
Oh, like an open gas fire.
Yeah, open gas fire,
I remember those.
And I think I got a bit too close. Smelled some smoke. I looked down.
Yeah.
And then I just started panicking.
Oh, yeah. How old were you?
I think I was between 10 and 12, probably.
You poor thing.
So yeah, after that incident, we bought a fire guard.
Really good. Oh, wow. It's pungent. I like it. You don't like it?
I'm not sure if I like it.
I really like it. I think it's really nice.
I might have to take a rest and try it.
Try again later. All right, give it 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll dig in though.
On a spontaneous walk in the middle of a hot afternoon, we let the coolness in the shade lead us down different side streets. Eventually, we discovered LouKot, a unique cafe that serves Kashmiri-inspired food. Here, the owner of Kashmiri origin described himself as the pandemic chef, since like many of us, he had lived 2 lives, one before the COVID-19 outbreak and the one after. His small business in the area had gone bust due to lockdowns and the lack of customers, and so he reinvented himself by learning to cook and eventually turned this little cafe into a Kashmiri haven.
Pastry is perfect. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's falling off the bone.
Yes.
And the spices are perfect.
Yeah.
How long do you cook it for?
I think about 2-3 hours.
Wow.
This Kashmiri food.
This is my own recipe. You cannot make it Kashmiri. The air, water, everything is different, right?
That's beautiful. That's a very Kashmiri thing to say.
You know, like then air, water different. The spices are different.
Yeah.
So, but my hands are Kashmiri. My hands are eyes are Kashmiri.
Aww.
Since the entire planet has experienced the COVID-19 pandemic together, many of us have undergone external and internal revolutions. Externally, we have begun questioning our world and the systems we live in and whether they work for us anymore. And internally, each of us has realized how adaptable and resilient we truly are, and that when calamity strikes, we can trust our hidden selves and talents that we can and will weather every storm. One thing I have learnt in my year of rest is that many of us usually live life by a schedule. We fill our lives with meetings, caffeine, and busyness, all in the name of productivity.
Wow, your spoon looks pretty fancy as well.
I think yours is nicer.
Yeah, I think mine edges it.
It's pretty. I'm gonna see if they sell these.
And as our calendars become more full and our hours become more efficient, we may be missing out on experiences and opportunities that would have otherwise brought us many joys. Sometimes throwing out the calendar or plan, even for a little while, can bring forth joys we never thought were possible. While plans help us to feel safe and structured, spontaneity helps us to feel free and alive. And in this post-COVID world where we are only beginning to re-emerge in, I hope that we can also reimagine our world as it should be, as a place we can spend more time with each other and in adventure, all in the sunlight, rather than hidden away in the shadows at our desks or computer screens. Even now, as you finish watching this video, I hope you will turn off the computer and turn on your favorite song and dance for a while. Or perhaps you will take out your paintbrushes and paint your dreams on canvas. Or maybe, if you feel compelled to, you will let your lungs fill with fresh air and then sing the contents of your heart out. I hope whatever parts you had hidden all of these years to get by in this world slowly emerge with every sway, every stroke, and every breath, and that you become your truest self, just as you deserve to.